What is Bitcoin? When you first start to get interested in crypto, Bitcoin is one of the few tokens you'll have heard of. But what exactly is it? In this short video, we'll cover some of the basics of Bitcoin in an easy to follow, simple to understand approach. So let's dive in. To begin with, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency token and a blockchain. So this is sometimes confusing for beginners, how something can be a token and a blockchain. So don't worry too much about this. We'll dive deeper into blockchains in later videos. For now, all you need to understand about Bitcoin is that it's both a token and a blockchain. Most people focus on the token aspect of Bitcoin, since this is what they'll buy and hold. So Bitcoin is the original cryptocurrency, the OG, if you will. It was created by an anonymous person who used the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. So ever since it was first created, the person behind the mask has never revealed their true identity, and controversy still surrounds the exact identity of who Satoshi is. Some people claim to be Satoshi, but no one has proven themselves as being Satoshi. Strangely, this uncertainty led to the ever-increasing popularity of Bitcoin. Not because of the mystery surrounding it, but because by having no vocal creator, it meant that the development of Bitcoin, the future development of Bitcoin, was placed firmly in the hands of the community of users. So this element of community is what has made Bitcoin so strong. It's also led to several squabbles and factions developing within the crypto community. And as factions split away from the main body of Bitcoin maximalists, other people created other blockchains and tokens. And that brings us to today. At present, there are over 20,000 different cryptocurrency tokens and hundreds of different chains and protocols. Despite the variety of options on offer, Bitcoin remains the king of the castle. Its market dominance or market share accounts for roughly around 50% of the total value of the crypto market as a whole. And for people who are new to crypto and want to find somewhere safe and easy as an entry point, this makes Bitcoin the best option. So at this point, I should explain that all of the content we produce on this channel is not financial advice. We're not advising what to invest in, we're simply explaining how cryptocurrency works, how to enter into the market, how to store crypto safely, how to buy it safely. So we don't offer any financial advice at all. So Bitcoin's current market value is somewhere around $27,000 per token. So for people wanting to buy Bitcoin, it's useful to understand that you don't have to buy a whole token. It's split into parts called Satoshis, or sats for short. Also, because it's a digital currency, and this applies to all digital currencies, it can be split to almost infinitesimal decimal places. So you can buy as small an amount of crypto as you want, or as large an amount of crypto as you want. This means realistically you can buy anything from around $1 of Bitcoin up to millions of dollars if you wish. At its market high, it traded somewhere around $64,000, and it made it lower than its present level before increasing during the next growth phase. Typically, markets follow cycles. Cryptocurrency follows a particularly volatile cycle, somewhat like a roller coaster, so it may go lower, it may go higher. Some people claim that Bitcoin will rise to be worth $1 million per token in the next few years. Others claim it will go to zero. To be realistic, both are equally unlikely. So it's very unlikely that Bitcoin will reach $1 million in the next few years. The reason is because it would require a huge influx of liquidity into the market to take it to that level. Liquidity is a measure of money in any given market. The more liquidity, generally speaking, the higher the asset values. The lower the liquidity, the lower the values. Likewise, almost all the liquidity would need to drain from crypto for Bitcoin to go to zero. Understanding liquidity is important for understanding the crypto market. As it becomes more popular, more people and institutions invest their money into it in exchange for tokens. This increases the liquidity in the market, the amount of money in it, and the demand. This generally drives prices higher. As it becomes less popular and people start to withdraw their money from the market, selling tokens at a high price becomes harder and the value of the assets falls. So liquidity is more complex than that, but this rough understanding should give you an idea of how liquidity works in general in the crypto market. So what does this mean for the future of Bitcoin? Well, it depends what you believe. If you believe that crypto will become more popular over time, then each Bitcoin's value will rise according to that understanding. If you think it will become less popular than it is today, then it stands to reason that the value of Bitcoin will decline over time. So it really comes down to your particular view, your belief, and your understanding of what may or may not happen in the future. When it comes to people deciding whether to buy Bitcoin or not, it really comes down to each person's belief in the future of crypto. That's why I say this isn't financial advice. I don't want to tell you what to buy or when to buy it. I've done that in the past with friends and they will all tell you the advice was terrible. Terrible. It's pointless trying to do that. Trying to time the market is a nightmare. Anyone that tells you anything different is not being truthful or honest with you. I simply want to give each person the ability to understand how to make their own informed choices. When you're considering crypto, there are many factors to consider. Firstly, you want to understand the technology or background of what you're buying. You don't have to understand it in great detail, but you want to have a rough understanding. Then, you need to know how to buy it, how to store it, and how to sell it. Each of these topics will be covered in later videos. If you'd like to find out more, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and especially comment below and let me know what you'd like to know more about. So until next time, goodbye.